Philosophers getting job interviews. Warning, the following is not how you should act during an interview. Socrates. So, tell me about yourself.
I'm Socrates of the antiquity 469 to 399 BCE. I am the founder of the Socratic method. I have no religion. I am usually identified with ethics. People call me as a gadfly because I like to question people, then prove them wrong. We must know thyself. The unexamined world is not worth living. Who are you influenced by and who will you influence? Well, I am inspired by no one, but taught knowledge of pre-Socratic times. Later influenced Plato, Aristotle, and Stoics, and died from hemlock because lots of people hated me.
Okay, next person.
Who are you?
Well, call me Confucius of the antiquity. I am commonly identified with ethics. I am the founder of Confucianism. I like to emphasize human social responsibility. I came up with the 5 constant relationships and 4 roles. I was not opposed at the time. I was influenced by no one but influenced places like Korea and Taiwan.
Next.
Who you? Well,
I am Saint Augustine of the Middle Ages 354 to 430 AD. I made scholasticism. I Christianized Plato and combined him with Neoplatonism. All existence in nature is divine, and evil is the absence of God. Man is the soul and body. I was influenced by Paul the Apostle, Plato, Manichaeans, and Plotinus. I later influenced Descartes, Kant, David, Dante. Okay, bye.
who you?
I am Ibn Sina 980 to 1037 of the Middle Ages. I wrote the canon of medicine, as well as the book of healing. I'm a dualist. The mind and body are distinct. I am basically the Islamic Aristotle, also doctor. I emphasize essence and existence. Am influenced by Aristotle, Ptolemy, Al-Kindi, Al-Farabi. I impact Aquinas and Averroes, who actually oppose me, but you don't need to know that.
Next.
Who you?
I am Galileo of the Renaissance, 1564 to 1642. I'm an Italian mathematician. Also an astronomer, scientist, and physicist. Not to mention that I was one of the most original and creative scientific geniuses of all time. I am considered one of the founders of modern science, using observation and experiment. I experimented with motion and speed. They called me a heretic and a mutterer. I'm also a natural philosopher. I was impacted by Archimedes, Copernicus, and Leonardo da Vinci. I influenced Diderot, the philosophies, and Newton.
Okay, next. Who you?
I'm Isaac Newton of the Renaissance, 1642 to 1727. I'm a British mathematician, scientist, and natural philosopher. I made the greatest contribution to the scientific revolution. All philosophers have to incorporate the reality that science reveals. I officially discovered gravity. Gravity affects everything. I worked at the same time as Francis Bacon. I was impacted by Copernicus, Kepler, and Galileo. I influenced Voltaire, the Philosophers, and Einstein.
Okay, bye. Begin.
I'm Descartes, towards modern 1596 to 1650. I'm a natural philosopher. I'm known as the father of modern rationalism. Mathematics seems to provide the ideal model for truly reliable knowledge. I have a materialistic worldview and don't agree with sensory philosophers. I mainly focus on certain knowledge. I came up with the phrase, I think therefore I am. Can we be sure of our existence? I dealt with Cartesian dualism, thought, and extension. I was influenced by Plato, Copernicus, Galileo, Kepler, and the scientific revolution. I influenced Spinoza and the Philosophers.
Okay, next. Begin.
I am Spinoza. No religion suited me. I saw things from the perspective of eternity. I was a rationalist. I followed Aristotle's substance but rejected Descartes' Cartesian dualism. I compared pantheism and panentheism. Humans recognize 2 kinds of gods: thought and extension. Is God nature or substance an inner cause or an outer cause? I was impacted by, but I influenced these people.
Okay, next. Begin.
I am Rousseau, a political philosopher. I saw society as separate from its political institution. Man is born free yet always bound by systems. And everywhere he is in chains. Law arises from all and apply to all. But in the end I went cray-cray. I did some concerning things. I impacted the following. people influenced me.
Okay, next.
I'm George Hegel. I dealt with metaphysics. I agreed with Kant but rejected two things. All reality as a historical process. I came up with the dialectic method. I dealt with Geist, Zeitgeist and the spirit of aid. This is the four-step dialect. History as a rational structure. These people influenced me, but I influenced these people.
Okay, bye.
No one's hired. This is McDonald's